Can I say something as well? While the other two videos are uploading, the only good drug and alcohol user, or someone that's even reformed, because I don't believe in second chances. The only good one's a dead one. So the only thing I would ever say to that is, well, put him in jail for life. I don't like. I can't stand people that use drugs or alcohol. I've never been any different ever in my entire life. That's my mother's second husband's family, and my mother's a lowlife. I can't stand her. And here's the thing: as a young person, young child, I looked at the situation and thought, now anybody who was in their right mind would never affiliate with the Iraqis. So my mother's second husband's family. Now, even this also did come from my mother's parents, so it's not solely, you know, myself, but even my nan and pop, Reg and Lola, because I was raised by Reg and Lola more than my mother. I want nothing to do with my mother. They used to always say, no one in their right mind would ever no one in their right mind would ever have anything to do with the Rackeries. Their daughter's not in the right mind. No, and she's not. I mean, it's disgusting. A normal person would look at my mother's second husband and his family. Oh, and look, his brother, fucking Peter Rackley, is some detective. This is what's so hilarious about the family. Peter Rackley, I think it's Peter Rackley. His brother, Mark Rackley's brother, is a fucking detective at Parramatta for drugs. Yet his brother is the biggest drug, and his whole family is the biggest drug using pieces of shit people. And so fucking Peter Rackley, Mark Rackley's brother, is just a fucking hypocrite. He's a fuckwit. He was a detective. Kid you not, he was a detective in Parramatta. My stepfather's brother. Well, they're fucking. I can't stand the Rackleys. Hate their fucking low-life, scummy cunt guts. Seriously, they're just pieces of shit people, a lot of them. And you look at them, even Reg and Lola, Purdy, my grandparents, are like, yeah, like you look at my mother, it's like she's disgusting to have even involved herself with those people. She's disgusting. And that's it. And her father died in Concord Hospital in November. It was, what's the date? Was it the 12th of November? It was November 2002 when he died in Concord Hospital. Reg Purdy. Never forgiven his daughter, my mother. She's disgusting. Makes me sick looking at her. Oh, and like she gets with Mark Rackley, this massive big drug using, alcoholic, cannabis smoking nurse, and she thought she was wonderful. Like seriously, she looked like a fucking loser. She looked like a deadbeat loser. I wasn't going to entertain being around that. I looked at her and thought, gross. That's disgusting. That's my mother. And she completely changed her whole lifestyle around to suit her second husband. She's disgusting. She'll always be disgusting. And that's it. End of story. I'm blessed that I was actually raised by my grandparents. My mother's disgusting. It makes me sick. Just even the sight of her face and the sound of her voice literally makes me want to vomit. And I am the most anti-drug and alcohol person you're ever going to meet in your life. And the hilarious thing about this is that I apparently look like a character of a person that is so accepting. I'm like, I don't know how. I mean, I've lived most of my life in the city, so I do understand that, you're going to run into walks of life. But I don't know why, because people think that I'm this sort of liberal person, but I've never been in my entire life. And there's one thing that I draw the line. Okay, cannabis, I love the fact that Australia, you go to jail for being involved in cannabis. That's my biggest... The only thing I like about the country I come from is that people involved in cannabis go to jail. Because I'm looking at America going, oh, God. When the Democrats were trying to legalize cannabis, I'm like, are you insane? Are you literally insane? That is a gateway drug. Cannabis today, crystal meth tomorrow. Are you fucking insane? You want to legalize something. Oh, and then the fucking vape. All right, let's hand people fucking vapes, which is like legalized crystal meth. Like, you're insane. I'm that anti. I'm all for... And I'll tell you the other thing. Because in myself, like, I like the whole romantic tie on cigar lounges and nice cigarettes and cigars. Things like where you sit down and you have an Arabic pipe. Like, so it's made from fruit, flavored tobacco, apples, melons, things like this. Nice old-fashioned rolling cigarette, because you're not addictive. You're having one, as in like you might sit down and have a nice chocolate made from a chocolatier. I mean, and I'm not talking about me putting the acting scene on 2017 where I'm like, I have to drink Coca-Cola and I've got to eat lots of chocolate. Yeah, I was just like I was spinning it out in the bin. That was acting. I could think I was like, these people are so dumb. Like they really believe that. Like I'm there going, yeah, but I know I'm monitored and surveillance, so I'm putting a big acting scene on. Are you fucking serious? And I knew, like, I already was 10 steps ahead. It's like, okay. And I really don't like sugar. People think otherwise. It's like, no, man, I'm not a kid anymore. I like tarty things. But I know the whole, oh, God, see, people with drug and alcohol issues, they all project that everybody's like them. So it was so easy. It was so easy to fool these people. And then I'm running off to my doctor going, do a toxicology report. And he's there going, but in all the years I've known you, you've never used drugs. There is nowhere in your history of drug use or alcohol use. I'm like, I know that. You know that. But I'm acting. And even my doctor's there going, don't. Like, even my poor doctor's there going, like, I could look at his face, like, where he was sort of thinking, this is not going to end well. Don't. Just let it go. They've lied about you. Let it go. I'm like, no. I'm not fucking letting it go. No way. I'm going to destroy these people. So I'm going to put on the best acting scene I could possibly do, then go, excuse me, the legal system does say that that's a 20-year jail sentence. Oh, and it recklessly endangered my health, so whack another jail sentence on top of that. I'm that type of person. Yeah, I'm a cunt. And because I look like this sort of, what was it? Probably the Jeff is a loser. Rock star type liberal person. I'm like, I don't know how. I barely drink alcohol in my life. Like I might have one martini. Like one martini would affect me because I don't have any tolerance to alcohol. Because I've never been an alcohol drinker. Like my cousins have, on my mother's side. My stepbrother and them have. I haven't. I drink coffee and tea. I drink tea if I'm fluey. That's the only time I drink tea. Or if people don't have good coffee, I drink tea. Other than that, it's coffee. It's like, oh my God. You people are disgusting. But it was so easy. It's like, oh, I need chocolate and lollies. And I'm like, by the way, I actually learned this great acting scene on that because I'm like, damn, when I met this Brett Aikenhead, this loser deadbeat abo, I'm like, oh, fuck, man, if I had have met this guy before that, I could have got more sort of like my mules for when I was doing the film in 2007, how these deadbeat losers behave. So I'm like, I need this chocolate now. I need it because that was acting. No, pretty good. Thanks very much. I didn't need people's validation, but hey, I knew how good I was. But just to be validated that people believed it, I'm sitting back going, that's fucking cool. These losers believed it. So then I went also to, Professor Brew. Don't worry, I played it on to pranks in IBAC as well to Gaynor and Eva Levy, this deadbeat fucking Latino. I'm there going, put the communists back on the boat she came in on. Seriously, I'm going to make fun of all these idiots. Like, because you weren't helping. Like, I was lied about it instead of just doing what I asked, where I'm like, well, I need facts and I need a solicitor and I need the lies corrected. Oh no, let's go down the leftist road. You fucking woke loser. So, that's basically how it went. So the whole, I can circle back around because I've got a good memory. So I know how that conversation started from and where I took it sideways. I was starting saying, look, if I went to a chocolatier and you're going to have, like, say, 3 nice, beautiful chocolates made from a chocolatier. Well, that's not an addiction where these people have to have chocolate each week. Like, it's like, well, that's an addiction type thing. Like, so you're destroying nice things. Like, you're destroying cigar lounges. We don't have a cigar lounge in Sydney. We used to have beautiful Arabic cafes everywhere with the agili, the shisha. So drug people are destroying them. You're destroying me being able to go and buy log cabin tobacco to put in beautiful rosewood antique pipes, and it's about a flavour. It's not an addiction. You're destroying this with your addictions. You're destroying this with your vape. You people who vape are destroying beautiful things. People who use drugs are destroying beautiful things. People who have alcoholism are destroying that beautiful martini lounge where you're going to have an aperitif. You're going to have that one drink. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be made by, basically a person of science, because the person that's making the drink is not just some deadbeat bartender. They know how to create flavors and infuse, and you've got this beautiful, you'll be having a drink or something, then there's aftertaste comes through. So people that have drug and alcohol issues are destroying what's good in the world. So I have a hatred towards them for lots of reasons. Not just the fact that they are low-life scum and I don't believe in equality, but they're destroying everything that's good in the world, everything that's beautiful, everything that's enjoyable. Because then if I myself, who's someone that's never been a drug user or a drinker or anything like this, go and sit down and go, you know what, I want to get log cabin, or I want to get midnight whiskey, this beautiful rolling tobacco, and sit down and infuse that pair it with a wine-based cognac and enjoy that, then suddenly you're going to be labeled as someone that's got drug and alcohol problems, because these people have drug and alcohol problems. So these people project their issues onto normal people's society, which is why I don't believe these people, and I'm pointing to the ones that are at the end of the street that are deadbeat losers, I don't believe these people they don't deserve equality. Because it's not equal. They're not equal to me. And I don't believe in equality. It's equity, not equality, and I would never. And in your fucked up world, people, you believe in equality because you're fucked in the head. In your fucked up world. Okay? In my less fucked up world, I don't have to believe in your bullshit. My less fucked up world. Your fucked up world of equality. I believe in equity, yes. So everybody's given the tools that they need, depending on, like their injury or what they need or so forth. But equality means everyone's just given the same. So it's like communist. So they're fucked up. And then there's also treating, it's like you're a drug user. You're going to treat a drug user or someone with an addiction problem as someone who's had a health problem or injury. You're going to treat that person as exactly the same, as equal. But they're not equal. And I will never ever stand for equality ever in my entire life. And you won't force me, because as far as I'm concerned, I'm sorry, I have freedom of choice. I don't have to believe your bullshit fucked up world. Okay? I don't believe in equality. I don't stand for equality, and I will never accept equality. That's your fucked up world. You want to force people to be like you? Well, that shows everything what these people stand for. That shows everything of what the Democrats stand for. Attends. That shows everything of what, the far left wokeism, politically correct people, what they stand for. And it's not freedom. It's not freedom.